A man walks into a building in China and feels snowflakes land on his face. Outside, it is 38 degrees Celsius. It is July. He looks up. Above him, stretched across a sky that shouldn't exist inside four walls, a sun is moving, slowly, deliberately, crossing from one side of the atrium to the other, the way a real sun moves, the way light changes, the way morning becomes afternoon becomes evening. He is not outside. He is not in a movie. He is standing inside the largest building on Earth, and that building has its own weather. This is Dream Plaza. And once you understand what it actually is, you will never look at a city the same way again. If this is your first time here, subscribe now and comment where you are watching from, because what we cover on this channel will change how you think about the world being built around you. For decades, the mall was the undisputed center of modern life. Every major city built them. Every suburb needed one. The formula was almost mathematical in its confidence. A large enclosed space, anchor stores anchoring either end, smaller retailers filling the corridors, a food court somewhere in the middle, a parking lot surrounding it all like a fortress wall. For 40 years, it worked. Then something happened that no developer predicted with enough urgency to act on it in time. The internet arrived, and the formula died. Why would anyone drive across town, circle a parking lot, walk through fluorescent corridors, and pay a marked-up price for something that could be ordered from a couch and delivered by morning? The answer, increasingly, was that they wouldn't. Foot traffic collapsed, anchor tenants left, security guards patrolled half-lit corridors that had become monuments to a business model the world had already moved past. Mall after mall, in America, in Europe, in Australia, fell silent. Chinese developers watched every single moment of this collapse. They studied it the way engineers study a bridge failure, tracing every crack back to its origin point. And what they found was not complicated. Malls had stopped offering something a screen could not replace. They had become warehouses for transactions, and transactions could now happen anywhere. The building itself had no reason to exist. So they asked a question that seems simple, but that most Western developers were too committed to their existing investments to ask honestly. Why do people actually leave their homes? Not to buy things. They leave to feel something, to be somewhere, to do something that requires their body to be physically present. You cannot ski online. You cannot put your child on a roller coaster through a screen. You cannot feel cold manufactured snow on your face through an app. That realization became the architectural foundation of Dream Plaza. The building covers nearly 800,000 square meters of floor space. The retail center alone spans 370,000 square meters across 9 floors above ground and 4 below. But the numbers are almost beside the point. What matters is what the engineers and designers chose to put inside it, and why those choices represent something the construction world had never attempted at this scale before. Start at the bottom. The indoor theme park is not a token gesture, not a few arcade machines tucked between escalators to give the impression of entertainment. It is a full-scale attraction with roller coasters, high-speed rides, and multi-sensory experiences engineered for adults and children equally.
Look at you go!
You're doing so well, keep it up!
It runs every day of the year, regardless of season, regardless of what the city outside is doing. In Wuhan, where summer temperatures regularly exceed 35 degrees Celsius and winter arrives with genuine force, that consistency is an engineering achievement as much as a business decision. Move upward through the building and the temperature begins to drop before you can see why. The snow park, the largest indoor ski facility in the region when it opened, maintains its floors below freezing around the clock. The thermal engineering required to hold sub-zero conditions inside a building surrounded by a subtropical summer is extraordinary. Refrigeration systems, vapor barriers, insulation assemblies working in precise coordination to create a climate that the city outside physically cannot provide. Families who have never seen natural snow can ski, snowboard, and play in manufactured powder on any Tuesday in July. Now pause here, because what you're watching these engineers build is not just a building, it's a counter-argument. What country are you watching this from right now? Drop it in the comments. We want to know who's with us on this. The centerpiece of Dream Plaza, the decision that separates it from every other large commercial building on the planet, is the artificial sky. Spanning the full width of the central atrium is a dynamic overhead display system that simulates the complete arc of a day. pale, early morning blue, warm midday amber, the deep orange and violet of late afternoon, a simulated night sky as evening comes. The sun that moves across Dream Plaza's interior is not a spotlight. It is a calibrated system engineered to reproduce the quality of natural daylight, the specific wavelengths and intensities that human biology uses to regulate circadian rhythm, mood, energy, and appetite. This matters in a way that goes far beyond aesthetics. Every large enclosed building on Earth is fighting the same biological reality. Human beings are acutely sensitive to their light environment. When that environment stops communicating what time it is, people deteriorate inside a space faster than they realize. They fatigue. They disorient subtly. They want to leave. Dream Plaza's artificial sky is engineered to prevent exactly that, to give the building a pulse, a rhythm, a felt sense of time moving so that spending hours inside feels like inhabiting a genuine place rather than being trapped in one. Las Vegas casino designers famously did the opposite. They removed every clock and every window from casino floors, deliberately severing guests from time cues to extend their stay. Dream Plaza reversed that logic entirely. It gave time back to the building. Both approaches work. Only one of them won an International Property Asia Pacific Award for Best Retail Interior Design. Dream Plaza opened in November 2022 in Wuhan's Wuchang district, a city of 12 million people sitting at the confluence of the Han and Yangtze rivers, one of China's most strategically significant inland cities. The timing was not accidental. This was a city and a population ready to celebrate something extraordinary, something built to impress, built to last, built to say that what came before was not the end of the story. Opening day crowds were enormous. Wait times for the experiential attractions stretched for weeks. But here is where the story gets uncomfortable. The same engineering ambitions that make Dream Plaza astonishing also make it fragile in ways its designers have not fully resolved. Maintaining sub-zero temperatures in a subtropical city is an ongoing, enormous energy commitment. Running a full-scale indoor theme park, a dynamic artificial sky system, climate-controlled retail across 13 floors, and an outdoor lakeside children's precinct simultaneously represents an energy demand that would be staggering even before 50,000 daily visitors add their thermal load to every system in the building. Dream Plaza has not published its energy consumption data. The environmental arithmetic is, at this moment, genuinely unknown. The economic question is subtler but equally serious. The ski slope was novel in 2022. The artificial sky was astonishing. The roller coasters were worth driving across the city for. In 2035, what are they? The history of experiential retail is full of attractions that felt revolutionary at opening and felt exhausted within a decade. Dream Plaza will need to keep reinventing itself, keep raising what it offers, or face the same slow attrition that killed the conventional mall it was designed to replace. The sun will still rise inside that atrium. The question is whether people still find a reason to come stand beneath it. And then there is the deepest question, the one cities should be asking loudly and are mostly avoiding. Dream Plaza is, among other things, a machine for not leaving. Everything a family needs for a full day, exercise, entertainment, food, play, shopping, outdoor space, is available within one set of walls. The incentive to engage with the surrounding city is reduced by exactly the degree to which the building successfully replaces it. Cities are not just service providers. They are systems in which people encounter each other in unplanned ways, in which public space generates the spontaneous friction that produces community over time. What happens to the street when the building beside it becomes better than the street? Nobody has answered that yet. Dream Plaza is not a mall. It is not a theme park. It is the first generation of a building type that does not yet have a name, one that will define how the most ambitious cities on Earth approach the problem of the city center for decades to come. It is an answer to a question every major city is quietly desperate to solve. What do you build at the center of an urban district when people can buy anything from a sofa and be entertained by a device in their pocket? China's answer was this: build something a screen cannot replace. Give it a ski slope that defies the season outside. Give it roller coasters that make adults feel what it is to be a child again. Give it an atrium so vast it needs its own sky. And then give that sky a sun that rises every morning, moves through the hours, and sets every evening, reminding everyone inside that this moment is real, that time is passing, and that there is nowhere else they would rather be. 12 million people in Wuhan will answer with their feet for the next 30 years whether that was enough. If this shifted how you see the cities being built around you, subscribe, drop a like, and tell us in the comments what you think comes next. We read everyone.